Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. In this video, we're going to remove, or actually take apart the rear hatch. We already removed it in a previous video. So we're going to take the panel off and the spoiler and things like that. Tools you'll need are a 7/16 socket, a 10mm socket with a ratchet and probably an extension, as well as a Phillips screwdriver, and some blankets and something to support the rear window on. Okay, we're looking at the rear hatch, the glass, and the panel itself upside down. We're going to remove the panel from the glass because we want to paint the panel. We don't want to paint the glass. And we're going to start doing that by removing this interior panel, which is just a series of 6 Phillips screws right here along the edge. We'll remove those first. Okay, we'll just fast forward here as I'm removing those Phillips screws. So they are pretty protected from the elements, so they should come out pretty easy on any car. Once we have those removed, what you do is you want to kind of lift up and push forward on this panel. Comes off. Okay, now we're going to remove 4 more screws. There's 2 here on this side, and then 2 on the other side. And then we're going to remove these 8 nuts here, and then the glass will separate from the panel. I have the screws out, putting them in a little bag where I have all my hardware for safekeeping. Okay, now 13mm socket. Here, there's just a wire clip to that panel, so I just pinch the clip and push it through. Okay, now I'm using a stool to support the glass and just kind of slowly basically pull up on the glass, push down on the panel, and you can feel it just start breaking loose. Just apply even pressure, and eventually it will pretty much just kind of break loose. It has some urethane sealing it to the glass, and it breaks loose, and then pull it right off. Okay, and now I want to make sure that we get all the nylon washers off the panel, as well as the nylon washers off the glass. So I'm just kind of speeding through, take all those out, and put them in my plastic bag for safekeeping. Okay, now I'm going to remove the spoiler from the panel. So I'm just using a screwdriver and prying out those plugs that cover the bolts, and putting them in my plastic bag. Okay, and keeping the work pace up here, a 10mm socket with a ratchet extension, undo all those bolts that hold the spoiler, and as well as I remove the nuts that hold the latch mechanism onto the panel. Close up of how that's on there. This is angled towards the rear. Okay, that's over towards the driver's side of the vehicle. Okay, just end here, put all the nuts from the spoiler and the latch in the bag, and then I have a larger bag to hold that as well as the latch mechanism. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.